My name is Vince Perry. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Seattle and Los Angeles. And here's some of my work. Today's a special day. It's always a special day anytime you get a chance to shoot. But today I'm going to be letting you guys know about some portrait tips that can help you right now. Improve your portrait photography. There's no questioning about these tips. They will actually help. Some things that will help create the vibe that you're going for. Today I'm over in West Seattle. I'm going to be using this spot called A Lair. You can check this spot out through the link in the description. It's available to rent through Peerspace. It's actually like a little bit of a gift shop, but in the back of the shop, they have basically a nice kind of like colored walls, like studio space, outdoor studio, like how I like to think of it. There's this place in Utah that's very similar to this. It kind of reminds me of that. So it's been a while since I've shot in a space like this. The time of the day right now is early afternoon. So the way that this building is positioned, I had to do a little bit of research in determining where the sun was going to be. The storefront of the building faces west. It's kind of like sandwiched in between where the sun will rise and where the sun will set, and there's some trees and everything in the back. But the thing about it is trying to figure out what's that right time that the light is basically going to be seeping down into the back to, yeah, just find a good time to shoot. So I'm going to be linking up with my friend Kirsten. I've worked with her plenty in the past, somebody I'm very comfortable with. And yeah, we're just going to go with it, see what we can create today. Just have fun. Get out here, make it happen. That's what it's about. So my first tip, it may be pretty obvious because I'm just sitting here chilling, but create a comfortable environment. You know, when you take portraits, you're really tapping into the essence of someone. You're spending a lot of time with them. You're asking them to do things there in front of your camera. They are vulnerable. You know, you want to find a way to make them as comfortable as possible, because I feel like if you make them as comfortable as possible, you can turn out some good results. You know, like if you got the camera up close to their face like this, it might be a little uncomfortable. So super important to make sure that they're comfortable. To be honest, having people feel comfortable on set is the most important thing to me. Like if that's not there, to be honest, like we have nothing. So how do you do that? You connect with the person that you're shooting with, you be personable, ask questions about them, be intrigued, be enthusiastic about what you're doing on the day. You have to exude confidence in order to bring that out of someone in front of your camera. It's so important as the photographer that you set the tone for what the day is going to be like on set, whether you're taking like commercial photography or fashion, really doing it on like a high level freelance, it's a client gig, or you're just hanging out with your friends. I feel like making people comfortable in front of your camera is the number one important thing that you need to do, because if it's not there, it's going to show through the photos. And to be honest, that is the most important thing. Connecting with the people that you're shooting with, understanding that they're more than just a model or someone in front of your camera. They're real people that have real stories, no matter what essence you're shooting them in, whether it's portraits or fashion, like for a brand. Try not to let that stand in the way of you really connecting with them. Your camera should never be a barrier between you and the other person. The camera should basically almost not even exist. Like you and that person in that space, to be honest, that's all that matters in the point in time. And that's all that's gonna matter in order for you to turn out the photos that you need. So create a comfortable environment. Think about all the times that comfortable environments have been created for you and you've excelled. So yeah, take that into consideration. Yeah, that's my number one tip. You'll figure it out. Yep. I think, I mean, just like how you saw, I'm sure like you already know, it's just like being in LA will afford you a lot more opportunities for everything that you want to do and everything.
Yeah, a couple of my friends are actually moving out there too in the fall. So
yeah.
I'm like, okay, so I can be totally alone.
Production table, my setup for today. iPhone 12, just kidding. No, RZ, gonna be using the 645 back with the RZ, maybe the 6.7. As far as film, I've got some black and white here, but I don't know if I'll use it today. Got this film holder from Japan Camera Hunter. I've got some rolls of Kodak in here. Of course, some Portra 400, and then I have a roll of Ektar 100, or not, sorry, not Ektar 100. I have a roll of Ektachrome 100, so I may vouch for that today because it's super bright out here, and I think this would be fun. I've used it before on 35mm, but I haven't shot it on 120, so probably gonna go with that today, to be honest.
You have to tell me what you're gonna say.
Ready? 1, 2.
No, I'm not.
1, 2, and 3. Hey, you started it, man.
No, I didn't. I'm just doing what I need to do, and you think it's funny.
Second tip is finding the in-between moments when shooting portraits. Me and Kirsten just have been chilling, really. Every time I go to shoot, it's really just like a hangout. Find our way to the shots. She's been just finding her way into different poses, just kind of like being her and everything. And whenever I shoot portraits, it's always like look for that. With everyone that you shoot, that's how you find out like who everyone is. That's their part of themselves that you want to bring through the photos and bring through the camera. Big thing to look out for when you allow for that to happen. Every shoot you do is always so specific to the individual rather than you directing like everything. Like it can kind of go into a little bit of that, but even when you have direction, you don't want that to fully just take over and not give agency to the people in front of your camera. So finding them between moments, huge. Big thing to look out for whenever you're shooting. Okay, cool. This will be a full body shot. You can turn it aside like how you were is good. We'll start like that first. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Good. And 3. Good.
Surprise, don't deny us. She telling me she want to be my lover.
We'll bring both the, yeah, just like that. That's really good. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and 3. Good. Third tip, verbal reinforcement. Self-explanatory, just kidding. Let me explain it to you. Whenever somebody's getting into their posing, getting into their movements, that verbal confirmation is gonna assure them that what they're doing is right. Because sometimes it may feel a little bit awkward. It can kind of feel weird, but in the photo, look good, so.
Yeah, I agree.
She agrees. Okay, so like our light has completely kind of gone behind the building for the most part. So a lot of the shadow has moved from here on up. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, cool.
I'm Kirsten.
That's
Okay.
it.
That's all I got.
That's all she's got. Maybe on this next one, we can probably like use chairs.
I wanna know it tonight. I wanna be the one to surprise you. Wake you up in the morning. I wanna be the one that you call.
Okay, oh wait, lean back and then bring one leg up, yeah. Can you,
What do you mean bring one leg up?
like, could you bring one foot up, like having your foot here?
Oh, yeah.
Like that, yeah. See? Tip number 4, direction. Check it out. Don't be afraid to provide that direction. It's important for you as the photographer to direct. Don't be afraid to do it. Go off what they're doing. Find your way into the zone. She's in the zone. Kind of like, yeah, lean your knee out just a bit there. Yeah, that's it. That's it right there. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. I love it. Okay. I'm gonna take a few more kind of from the same angle. I'm just gonna try to change up the variation a bit. Good, yeah, love that. 1, 2, and 3. Good, I'm gonna come up a bit closer. Maybe bring just like kind of, yeah, maybe, let's see. Yeah, like that is good. That's really good. 1, 2, and 3. Cool. Hold that there. We good. So hopefully the tips I gave you guys today can help you out. Every time that I go and shoot, I use these tips. It's so important to just create the vibe. And yeah, that's the essence of portrait photography, you know? It's just like creating the vibe. You know, the vibe. So the tips again, like creating a comfortable environment, finding the in-between moments, verbal reinforcement, direction, they all play a part. So implement those on your next shoot, and yeah, I think you'll get some results that you're looking for. This has been fun, you guys. Until next time, see you guys in the next one. Holla.